Hey guys, what's good? This video is going to be a banger. So let's get into it. Now, these videos are about how you can earn more money. How? By trading the way the markets do, by thinking how they think, by capitalizing the way they capitalize. The news happened today, a lot of news. So let's jump into it. Here we have pound over here. And coming out of the Asian session here, we have that type 2 with the lower leg. We also have divergence up here. Check this out over here. Here, there's strong divergence, and also there's a lot of other things here as well. Check out the video on TDI on where I go through how to use this to your advantage. And it is the best indicator that you can use moving forwards from 2024. Now, where do you enter? Your entry can be here. Your stop loss, if you have about 20 pip stop loss, you're in the clear. What is happening here? Okay, number one, market makers are coming out. They're inducing people to go long. They're trapping people who have stop losses here. Then they move. They don't have enough before they have to go and leave. So what do? They have consolidation. That's what all this is. If you ever wonder why your trades don't do anything after a long period of time, this is why. They're consolidating. They're trying to get you to doubt yourself. Then they use the news and they shoot upwards. So the news here was around 7 o'clock and 7:30. This is around the Fed news. Um, all the news there that happens there, the market makers just use that to shield or have a smokescreen of what they want to do. Pay attention. That's where the money is. So here, what do we see here? Price comes up here, goes a bit negative, and then shoots up. 65 pips, give or take. Let's jump over here. How much is that? 65 pips. Let's do this with pound dollar here. Let's use one lot size. For those in the UK, 500 and some odd pounds. Euros, 579. Here, $650 for one lot. What can $650 do for you? You can then scale this up as well. Quite important here. Then what happens afterwards? Market makers come completely down, and it looks like they're coming back up here. Are they going to make an M? We'll have to find out tomorrow. If you like what you see here, like, comment, subscribe, share this video with other people, because one of the things that we're starting to see here as well, the economy itself is tanking. It's been tanking for a while anyway. People are getting laid off left and right. Tesla, for example, laid off 14,000 people, or they're going to be doing it really soon. Lots of companies are laying people off. A lot of people don't have a secondary income to do things that they need to do. Trading can be that way for people like yourself to earn a secondary income. And what I'm doing with with this video and with this channel is teaching you how to trade, and teaching you, if you are a trader, to elevate your game more. You need more money. There's no two ways about it. There's no secondary thought. Everyone needs more money. Why not do it here? Why not learn with me? So that's over here, that's pound. If we take a look at the indice over here, what we see here is a multi-W. So that's where price will come in, and the market makers don't take it away in London. They take it away in New York in this case. So we have price coming over here, and it makes what is known as a 1, 2 W. First leg, the second leg creates a W in itself. Is there divergence? Yes, there is. Equal here, but we see price come way up here. What happens? In this case here, what do we have here? We have this pattern here. This is a partial railroad track here. A video will be coming soon around the patterns you need to know so that you can profit in 2024. That video will be coming soon. Like, comment, and subscribe for that one as well. And hit the notification bell, because when that video drops, you're going to want to see it. So what you see here is this entry is here. Price shoots all the way up here to here. Now, depending on where you would get in, where you would get out, that will depend on your risk management, your own trading plans, and all the information, which is essential. You don't have that, you are just shooting in the dark. You can come out here and then miss all of this. So that's 300. If we look over here, if we're using a 0.01 lot, which is the smallest lot available, at least the broker that I use, that's about 240 pounds. If we're looking at it in dollars, that's going to be obviously more. And then if we scale this up to make it one lot, that's 23,000, 24,000 pounds. Make it at 10. That's that. Using indices, you can create a lot of money because they're very volatile. That's one thing to be aware of. Price comes up, and then obviously it comes right back down after the news. Now, if we look at gold, gold is a very big mover, especially when it comes to the news. Now, what happens here is that we have this sort of type 3. I took out the indicator that shows all the session timings as well, just to make the graph look easier to look at. So you have a setup here, and then price goes upwards. So entry, where are we entering in? This is the second leg here, close on the 13, right here. And if we look at the TDI down here, we're seeing that it's sort of coiling upwards before it comes down and comes right back up again. So entry is here, price comes to here, comes back, moves up again. That's 4,000, around 4,000, 4,100 pips. Now, in terms of the stop loss placement, you're going to want to know to yourself, where would I put my stop losses here? Here are a couple things to take in mind. Your stop loss can be anywhere where there are swing highs, and I will have a video talking about stop losses and how to trade your capital in such a way that you're not cutting your losses too early. Actually, excuse me, you're not cutting your winners too early and letting your losers run. That's gonna be something that's gonna be quite important. So, with that in mind, we have the movement here. So where your stops would be, one stop can be here. Then as price moves upwards, you can then move it to here. You could put your stop here, but then it gets taken out here due to the news that happens here and then shoots upwards. So when you look at moving your stop loss placements, you might have a certain looking at what is happening on this side, or you might be looking at what happens in terms of pips as well. That's also very important. And then as we can see here, the potential M could be forming here. We won't know until tomorrow, so I will do a video on that to see if anything has happened that might be noteworthy. Now, if we take a look at another pair, if we look at USD over here, okay, so what we see over here is we see a type 2. Once again, the indicators are out, that's why you can't see it. But what you can see is this information that's happening. Let me make it clear for you. Boom, 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 and then we have this. So that's around 6 o'clock in the morning ish, give or take, and price comes downwards. Now, one thing I want to note, in one of my other videos, I talk about the market cycle and how the market makers typically work. You'll see this in action here. You see price comes down here, one, clears the stops, comes down again, clears the stops, comes down one more time, boom, clears the stops. Now, what could be happening here is price could come down and come up overnight. Don't know, but that's one of the things with forex. You don't always know what's going to happen. Now, the total amount of pips that you can gain from this, if you hold all the way down here, 2,500. So let's see. Let's look at 2,500. Let's do here about nearly $1,500 or 1,200 pounds or 1,300 euros. That's quite a bit of money for holding a trade for around 13 hours. Can you make 1,300 euros, $1,500, 1,200 pounds in 13 hours? Can you? This is something that this is why forex is so life changing for people. The amount of money that's available and possible is the sky's the limit. Unless you work in sales and you work in IT sales, for example, then the sky is really the limit when it comes to the amount you can earn from this. So let's close this off with one more. Let's close off with one more pair. And what better to use than the Dow Jones? Now, here we see a W formation happening down here. All right. That W formation is also important. What happens here? So this is the Asian session here. Boom. People who trade breakouts trade this. Comes in, comes back. Market maker comes again. What are they doing? They are making sure that they're doubting what you're doing. Some people can see this happening, some people can't. Right? Getting you to go short, clearing your stops, getting you to go short again, confirming the bias. Then they take it all away. The true direction happens around London session. If there's news that happen as well later on, it could further increase what's happening in London, and that's something to be aware of. Is there any divergence here? No. Price TDI is around the late 20s or the 29 area over here. And what we have as the, in terms of here, how do we get in? You get in around this candle over here. That gives us around 530 pips. Now, take that, 530 pips. That's about 4,200 pounds. Let's make it into dollars. That's $5,300. How long did that take to make $5,300? 6 hours. Can you make $5,300 in 6 hours? This is how you do it. So, hopefully, you guys have found this video informative. People getting laid off all around the world. If you get laid off, what do you have as a backup plan? Your backup plan can be trading. Your backup plan can be with me as I help you elevate your trading, whether you're a beginner, a person struggling with profitability, or an experienced trader just looking at for another edge or refinement to their edge. I can take you to the next level. So, with that in mind, I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe if I have earned it, and I will catch you in the next video.